Hi there, I'm meteorologist Vin Crosby from the Weather Show at Vin Crosby on YouTube. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Hey, let's take a look at the weather outlook going through the weekend right through Halloween. And boy, I think you're going to enjoy it if you like above normal temperatures. We have this system that's back out towards the west, and then we had that little wrinkle that kind of moved on through yesterday. Notice the overall flow, though, going across much of the west, flowing from south to north. Did you follow that? Yeah, check out this satellite picture. You can see the fronts on them and then the low pressure system that moved on through yesterday. But the overall flow of that front is going to the north. So it's getting stretched out and it will not come through here anytime soon. The reason is that the spin of the earth is actually doing a little bit better than the spin or the flow of the westerly winds in the atmosphere. So the whole weather pattern is going to back up. We call that retrogression, and you can see this long-range forecast here. The storm system that's back out there by the Gulf of Alaska is going to pinwheel back up into the Gulf of Alaska towards Anchorage, and meanwhile, all the mild air that was down there in California is going to start nosing its way up into the northwest. This ridge of high pressure is going to stick around through the weekend, and those temperatures are really going to get above normal for this time of the year. Now, we won't be setting any record highs because those record highs were set back in the 1800s. Alert, global warming enthusiasts. That warm trend, though, will eventually break down. You can see a big storm system in the east. You can see the big storm system in the west. We call this an omega block system. And then what happens when the omega block breaks down, it allows storm systems to kind of move on top of it, or that ridge, and move in our direction. And I think that's what's going to happen as we go back towards Halloween, going in towards Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. We'll see that ridge break down, and then a little disturbance will move in from the north, and that will bring some cool temperatures back into the northwest. As far as precipitation goes, it looks like it's going to be few and far between as we go on in through Halloween. But I think as we go through, maybe next week, we could get a system in here. All right, let me take you now through what we call the high and low temperatures for the Treasure Valley. I have to thank our friends at weather.us, weather.us.com for providing the weather maps here, and specifically the European forecast model. So we are going to see mild temperatures across the region, not only in the daytime hours, but for the overnight lows as well. Temperatures are going to be in the 50s, 60s, 70s, maybe even the upper 70s by the end of the weekend. This forecast, you can see the temperatures pretty much scrolling down below, going through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're looking at temperatures real mild. And notice the pool of 70s congregating down in southwest areas of Canyon County and Ada County. And that's because of that ridge moving on in from the southwest to the northeast in the western United States. Temperatures up around Star, Middleton, Eagle, all looking wonderful as we go in through this weekend with temperatures in the mid and the upper 70s. We are going to see those overnight lows start to cool down, though, and typically we see a shot of cool air in the region around Halloween, and that's what's going to happen. We are going to see cooler temperatures move back in as that ridge of high pressure breaks down going in towards Halloween. And so as we see those cool temperatures meander on in, we'll get high temperatures back into the 50s, maybe even in the 40s and the 30s back up in the mountains. It's going to be a nice cool pattern for the end of hunting season, but mild prior to, real mild at that. So that is the way things are shaping up for your weather forecast here in the Treasure Valley. I want to thank you again for subscribing. And boy, if you haven't already, we have a snow forecast contest for the first 1 inch of snow in Boise. Go to this YouTube channel and see where that video is, subscribe to the channel, and then you'll be able to forecast off the webpage for the 1 inch snow forecast for Boise. If you choose the right date, the grand prize is a $100 gift card, Visa gift card, given by yours truly. And then there are other great prizes too, provided by all our great sponsors and businesses. You can still get involved. All right, that is the Weather Show with Vin Crosby. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to share this with your friends and family. Tell how awesome it is.